Welcome back to Donovan Reacts. I'm going to be reacting to the third episode of Pluribus today. I've been kind of chomping at the bit to get to this episode. The first two were both very good, and obviously I have a lot more questions I want answered. The last episode ended kind of interesting. It seems like she, is, stopping the plane from going and wants to tell them one last thing to hopefully change the mind of the people, pretty much all of the other humans, because they don't seem to really care. The life of pretty much being give it everything doesn't seem too bad to most or all of the other people, especially since some of them have family that they're able to kind of let act like their family still. So it's kind of a good facade that these people can put up because the reality that, Carol's living through is not good. She's got no friends, everyone else is weird, she's losing her mind. I mean, she could kind of give into it, which you kind of see sometimes. It seems like in the end of the episode, she kind of was, willing to get stuff from the others, I guess I'll just call them. So she I think she understands that in order to survive, she kind of has to at least use them, we can say. But I'm excited to see what she's going to say now to the kind of rich, other human guy that didn't seem to care about anything but, doing what he wants. So without further ado, we're going to get into this episode. Can't tell what I'm looking at right here. Maybe ice or snow. 2,617 days, 10 hours. So I wonder, because we've been getting different dates thrown out everywhere. I don't know if this is going to be a time back, like 2,600 days before they got the message and, they were showing something else we were doing, or is this 2,000 days after everything happened? I need to just kind of, maybe the scene will help me understand if this is 2,000 days before, and I can kind of understand if they're just showing these days as like time jumps or going back in the present is what they're trying to show.
300 tons of ice to create the hotel.
300 tons of ice.
How much snow?
What are they creating here?
Then harvesting it.
Harvesting the ice as if it's crops. I mean, I guess if they're using it for something, it's harvesting.
It's truly once in a lifetime.
I did not see this as being a hotel. I thought this was going to be like some sort of bunker. Like, just the world that we're living in. I just didn't expect them to have some sort of ice Disney on the ice experience. Let's see what this room looks like, though. I mean, my expectations are high. I mean, you really gotta like the cold, all right, because you can't turn the heater on, the whole place will disappear.
Slightly warmer than the rest of the hotel.
Slightly warmer.
3 degrees below zero.
I mean, I guess these people are used to living in Norway, maybe, and being able to stay somewhere cool, literally cool, but also interesting, and not be that freezing, I guess, if you're used to, zero. I mean, I cannot handle sleeping in a place that was made of ice, for one thing, so I'm assuming the bed is ice, unless they have a normal bed. But the wall, everything's ice, so there's no escaping it. I'm guessing they probably paid, I don't know, 10 grand for a 3-night stay in a place that's most people's torture.
Isn't that beautiful? The bed is made of ice?
Yes, isn't that sure?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I mean, how do you make an ice bed comfortable? Again, are these people snowmen and women? I mean, I would have infinite fuzzy blankets covered around me. Ice wine? I mean, I get it, ice is water, and water is pretty much in everything, but I mean, we're glorifying ice at this point.
Our hot tub deck, which is always open.
Hot tub deck? Is it still going to be probably a hot tub made out of ice? And it's just a couple degrees warmer than the rest of the area, so it's like 2 degrees.
Please do not hesitate to let me know.
I wonder if this is like 2,000 days before everything went down, if it is, and this is just people.
I hope you both
Like, I'm wondering how this ties in, and
Not?
I'll still need to figure out those dates. I need to look it up. Sometimes I can be slow, like, I'm sure it's pretty simple, the dates that they keep showing us at the time, but
Amazing. You get frozen like Walt Disney. Walt Disney wasn't
that's
frozen.
what I'm saying. Disney on ice, you're frozen. I'm slow, okay. This is definitely in the past because her wife's alive. It took me a second. So, give me a break. But yeah, this is probably 2,000 days before the message. So if I just go back and watch my old, like watch the first 3 episodes, I need to look at the dates and be like, when were we going back in time and before?
Amazing.
The Northern Lights, that would be pretty.
One time in Canada. Isn't that warmer? Warmer than what?
So they get blankets. What happens if they melt through the bed?
Just hear it. Purple. Oh. Look at that.
Carol's like, I'm not amused. She seems like she's pondering a lot of things. Like, obviously, I kind of picked up on it a little bit, but when we met her, we didn't know too much about her like life before. Like, she's obviously didn't really love her books. Like, she does it because it makes money, obviously, but she might like doing it, but she doesn't see it as anything of substance or of quality. And in this episode, which is probably 2,000 days before everything went down, I think it was 2,000, she looks like she's just dwelling or like, mourning something or just constantly thinking about something. So she's definitely got something weighing on her soul. I wonder if they're gonna talk more about like did she have something else in her life happen? It almost seems like something's happened the way she's acting. It's not just, she doesn't like being an author anymore, but I could be wrong. I guess are we still 2,000 days before? Because usually we see a day jump if it goes back and forth, I think.
Feel free to move about the cabin, Carol.
Oh, God, we're back in present time. Feel free to walk around. 3 days, 3 hours. Is this before or after she ran out of the plane trying to stop the other one? And I guess she's still with her, so did she leave? Remember, she wanted to
May we get you anything?
go with the man who's...
Who's flying today?
Was she gonna press for help right after she left? She just gonna mess with her now? She's like, well, here I come.
Tell me about the non-English speakers.
Hey, what would you like to know?
Anything. Everything.
Yeah, she's like, I need to know what to do here.
Speaks Turkish and loves cats. In Bali, she's only 8 years old. She hasn't decided on a profession.
Next.
That's funny. The way they talk about people, it's almost like kind of AI speaking. It's like, but she hasn't decided on a profession. Like, obviously she's 8. Like, Carol's just like, every time she says something, it's like she's hoping it could be good. And the way it's, said to her, it's in a nice tone. But then she hears it and she's like, okay, great. I'm screwed.
Powerful tenor voice. He also loves cats.
Oh, 2 cat people. Let's bring them both in.
Okay. Any medical doctors? Any scientists or an expert or something?
I'm surprised they're even helping her. I wonder if they know that if they gave her a scientist that the humans stole, they could prevent the issue potentially. Or if it seems like they're so nice that they can't help themselves and they would tell her the truth. Like, I'm still very unsure what's going on with this group of people. They seem way too helpful. It's like something's too good to be true than it likely is. I'm just waiting for them or maybe them to show us something that Carol doesn't see about how they really are working, because I'm just curious what, the end game is almost every episode, because they seem in a weird state. I get that they just want everyone to be like them, but, them helping out so much is just interesting.
So, you didn't say anything about the guy from,
Maybe it is the doctor and she doesn't want to say.
Paraguay. What about him?
So far, he hasn't really communicated with us.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, she's like, the one person that doesn't want to talk to all of these weirdos, I want to talk to. She's like, I might have finally met my match out of, I don't know, 12, 11 others, whatever it was. I mean, I get it. The world like this is easy to fall into give me stuff. So a good 80, 90% probably would go down that route. But at least there's Carol and this, I don't know, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. I forget. They might be able to maybe create a little duo here and maybe teach each other science. Are they just going to call him or just have one of the people run up to him and start talking? That would suck because this guy doesn't know that it's a other human trying to call him. Like, he's probably just assuming that everyone's trying to get in and, steal his mind. So it would be tough, especially if you are one of those warriors, to want to trust anybody anymore. Like, it'd be pretty easy to lie and just be like, oh no, I'm human. And because they have everyone's minds, they can act like anything. Nothing?
Try it again.
What's she going to say? Go find him? Maybe 2 calls. Like, she answered, I think, off 2 calls sometimes. Like, she was like, all right, what's this call about? Oh. What's he gonna say?
Me amo.
Oh. Dang.
I think we got cut off or something.
He hung
Try
up.
it again. Osturka. Estoy
He's
de
like,
los
please don't hang up.
United States.
He's not happy. How much Spanish does she know?
Chinga tu madre, cabrón!
Oh, now she's gonna hang up and give it to him.
Carol. We don't think it was personal.
I mean, it's probably not personal. Yeah, the guy has no idea who she is, so it can't be personal. But I mean, she's at her wit's end here. She's tried everything. Nothing seems to work. I mean, no one wants to help. Even the person that doesn't like what's going on, or we don't think like what's going on, doesn't even want to talk to her because he probably has no idea what's who's true or who's, infected. Is Carol home, or we got a group of people in a car? Oh, yeah, she's
Hi,
home.
Carol.
Bye,
Please
Carol.
let us. We have something for you.
What could she possibly have? Like mail that she was supposed to have gotten?
What's in the box?
What if it's like a mist that really does get her sick? Yeah, it would be nice to have, a personal assistant to just go and do everything for you. Except that assistant is most likely planning your downfall to turn you into one of them. So it's only got a shelf life of about what seems to be maybe a week or two until we know how long it lasts for. What if she's gonna get a piece of mail from like another person that's like, I hope you're reading this. She's just gonna look at it like it's alcohol and she's an alcoholic but off the binge. She's like, I'm just gonna sit and stare at it for an hour until I want to open it. Like, I wonder if these are all things that were supposed to have gotten to her before all this happened, and then they just collected it for her, or are they sending her stuff now too, like packaging up a box as if it's supposed to be to her and it's something from the others. I mean, I'm assuming this box might be something from like her wife before obviously she died, but I'm not sure. A massage gun? Is that what it is? From who? Does she like it or hate it? I can't tell. Seems like she doesn't like it. She gonna call me like, why'd you get me a massage gun?
Helen ordered it for you. You'd
Did
been
she?
stressed out on the tour.
Oh god, I forgot that Helen died and she was already in their mind. So like, did Helen get it for you, or did the Helen that they knew because they know her brain got it for her because they have all of her thoughts? Like, technically, they're all connected. So in a way, Helen did get it for her, but did she get it for her after the fact? Like now that she's dead, but they just knew her what she wanted. Like, I had a plan to get you this car in 2 years, and then now they know that plan, so they get her the car. And it's like, oh, it's from Helen. Like, that would be kind of freaky. Like, I wouldn't know what is true or not because they know all of the details, especially because they have Helen's thoughts. It's like everything that she knows. Is she gonna use it still though?
Carol?
Because she misses her.
Her again. Never think about her
Oh
again.
man, she's definitely like her emotional, ability to hold things in is starting to break. Like, I mean, I would too. She's lost everyone. She lost her girlfriend. Now these people are constantly just, dropping facts and hints and getting her stuff that, if she was still here, she would be getting. It's almost like tormenting her with the fact that she's not alive. I mean, obviously, like the other families, they enjoyed the fact that I guess the kid is still alive. Like, Helen obviously died, so like it's different from Helen still being alive, just, infected and she can act like herself, but there's no one there. Like the other family had the family members that were just infected, so they could just act like they were really there, but she's at a breaking point here. I don't know what's going to happen because she seems pretty fed up. It is kind of sad that she wants to hold her last memories like as her own, and everyone in the world pretty much knows everything about her. 4 days and 12 hours, okay.
To go up to mean old lady Hickenlooper and ask her why
Hickenlooper? What a name.
will shorn with no smile.
I guess they still have TV going. Like at a certain point, would they create new shows and movies, or are they just letting the internet and power run so they can have reruns of stuff? Like, I'm curious to see what type of symphony and ecosystem are all these people going to live in. What type of harmony would they have if, let's say, they all are converted into whatever this is? Like, what is their day-to-day life? Do they watch TV? Do they create stuff? Like, if they all have one mind, I don't really understand how billions of people go about moving in the world. Someone's back and she's like, I wonder who it could be. It'd be cool if like one of the other humans ended up finding her and being like, okay, you're right, let's figure this out. But one can only dream, including, our girl Carol. She's hoping for something. They drop off something at her house. Ding dong ditch. What is that thing? Like one of those mirrors that stretches. Oh, this is. I think that was one of like the intro pictures or marketing pictures. Her looking. Oh, it's a food thing. Jesus. Fine dining just delivered to your front doorstep. I mean, I think everyone would want that, but if you don't know who's delivering it and it just shows up, I mean, it'd be kind of risky. But depending on the food, it might be just kind of one of those things that you feed a little bit to, your partner or, your neighbor, and then if they're still kicking, then you finish it off.
Morning, Carol.
What's with the food?
What's with the food?
Exact meal you stayed at in Provincetown.
She's just rubbing it in her face. Did she not just tell her to shut up about it? Like, I wonder if they're purposely doing this because, I mean, it's more often than it was before because they just had to talk about it and then they send her a meal that was their last meal. Like, is she trying to make her freak out? Like, they don't enjoy when she gets angry, right? So why tempt her?
Entry of the shift that morning. It really
She's about to
was
lose her marbles.
so you've only got tonic water, half a
How do they know that?
milk, a jar of green olive.
So,
How did this happen?
how do you know what is in my fridge?
Except for Mary Maids. You
Hmm?
had them clean up just before you got home from the book tour.
They just know that she hasn't had time to shop since the last time a maid came over. So now they have the maid's memories, so they know what her fridge looked like. Like, I guess there's a chance she could have eaten what was in the fridge or put more stuff in, but it seems like they know. I mean, maybe they're just using, the maid's memories, but they just seem to know everything.
I want you to leave me alone.
That's not going to happen. I mean, she has said, like, leave me alone a million times, but the last episode she was kind of giving in more and letting them, I mean, through parts, but she almost kind of wants them a little bit. Is she checking to see if the stuff that she said was really in there?
Quarters of a carton.
Yeah. Why would she even say how much was left in the carton if they didn't know? She gonna go fill up some groceries and be like, I can do it on my own. Like, I'm curious, are there people working here? At least the good thing, I think, would be that at least the shelves wouldn't be ransacked because the people wouldn't really care about food. I mean, I'm assuming all these other people are still eating. We just haven't really seen them eat. They're just kind of helpers and servants. But, like, if it was a normal apocalypse or something, everyone would just try and take everything they could. But these people just changed and then just started going where they needed to. They didn't think to do certain things. I mean, some were burning buildings, so maybe they had ulterior motives to also, ransack the stores of food. So it drove everyone around to other places to get infected. I'm not sure. So, oh, dang.
What
Yeah.
the
Okay, it is empty.
fuck?
Is it so that you can rely on them only? And do they not need to eat too? I mean, there's got to be something here for her to eat.
Consolidating resources to centralize useful items for distribution.
Fine.
So where do I get it then?
I get it.
Is
Yeah.
there something
She's like, I'm tired of relying on all you people because you're freaky, all right? You're all the same. You keep rubbing my dead girlfriend in my face and making me the meal that was like our last meal together and our favorite meal together. Like, at what point do you just let me be? Like, are they doing this to that one guy that said they haven't spoken to him much? Because I'm not just sure if she's important to him because she's being more, visceral, I guess, about everything and making everyone know that she's not liking this. So they think she's, the main character. But she can't get away from these people if she tried.
I just want my sprouts back.
absolutely?
I just want it back.
Will do.
Okay.
So is she going to bring the food all back? If they're able to deliver it to her door, why can't they just deliver everything that she would need in a weekly basis just back to the store and then she just picks it up? Like, put 5 of everything in the store and then every week. I'm sure she'd be okay with that trade-off.
We'll be there in a moment.
Oh god. In a moment. So they already have all the food with them? I just don't understand how coordinated they are. All the semis are pulling up. I mean, what is going on here? When she drove here, she didn't see like 8 semis hiding around the corner. I mean, at this point, I don't know how they coordinate and do all of this stuff. I guess if the whole world was all working together, that's how things like this could happen. Like, is that supposed to be some sort of metaphor about like, we all are against each other, but look here, if the whole world worked together, we could deliver groceries within the snap of your fingers. Like, it's just she's gonna lose her mind when this happens. Like, she does not like when things like this happen where like she doesn't want it to be that way and then they just make it that way for her and she's like, I said I didn't want that. Like, I don't want you to talk about my wife. Let me go send you breakfast or your favorite dinner in the morning. Like, she needs to have another episode and teach them a lesson and have them, do a little seizure. I mean, not that I want the whole world to have seizures, but, unfortunately, sometimes you have to give them a little spanking, I think, because she's not going to get anywhere the way she's going. man. They're just pulling in. I mean, she's driving one of them too. They're all just diagonally pulling in next to each other. How long is it gonna take them to put it back in the store? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. They've got all of the people from the nearby city and town just, you know, coming together to unload this stuff. Like, are they just trying to show her that, you know, I know you want to fight this, but it really can be something good? Because the other group obviously fell for it pretty quickly. They were like, okay, yeah, I'll let you take care of everything for me. But I mean, to think that they're probably going to refill this grocery store within probably 30 minutes is kind of scary. Yeah, I don't. How is she going to handle this? Single file line, everyone. I mean, they do all kind of go at the same pace. They don't really have an urgency to them, but that doesn't really matter because they just show up. Do they have a select few people? Select few, probably a good amount, but people still farming and creating these goods? Because at a certain point, it will all be gone. I mean, they can summon people all they want to go deliver groceries wherever they're holding it now. But I mean, at a certain point, there's going to be, you know, a lack of food. And again, what are they eating? Do they eat in secret? Do they all like take some sort of pill that's all they need to survive? I mean, I'd like to know a little bit more about their motives here. And what if she only needs like a few things? Are they gonna take it all back afterwards? She's antsy. She's like, nothing I can do. That's a pretty good job. The store is fully stocked. Now she's probably like, I just needed eggs, milk, and some bread.
Call us if there's something you want that's not here. We'll get it to you too, sweet.
That's freaky. I would not want people doing that to me. Yeah, I gotta say, it would be hard to not enjoy this, except the fact that everyone is weird. But yeah, getting a grocery store stocked in that amount of time is pretty nice. Like, maybe they're just hoping that she gives up and is like, okay, I'm not a scientist. No one's a scientist. I'm just gonna hope that I get over this and I just live this life. I wonder if she's watching this or if, oh yeah, someone just turned it off, or if someone's controlling the TV. What are they expecting her to call her and give her an update, say goodnight? Like, Carol, we noticed you on the TV, so we turned it off so you can call us. Oh god, are they gonna all be outside or something? What? Wait a minute, what are all the lights doing? Oh my god. Power grid's going down? Is that... Who did that then? Like, the others?
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
It's like, I've had it to, you know, here with all of this stuff. Okay, I finally got my groceries, but not the way I wanted. Alright, I wanted me to do it on my own, and there already be groceries. Now I get home to try and watch some TV before bed, and the internet and the power's cut off. I mean, my question is, did the others, I'll just call them the others, did they just not keep up with what's needed to get it to continue to run, or did they choose to turn it off and kind of like, you know, test her, like, you know, what are you going to do now? Because it seems like they would have the power to control it, 'cause they've got the knowledge of every human on Earth, so they should know what to do. Is just her neighborhood going to turn on maybe, and then her phone rings? There's her phone.
We didn't mean to do that.
Why are you turning
How do you not mean to?
Yes, we know. It was a mistake.
Why are you turning
Problem-
them off everywhere else?
For conservation.
Guess that is true because they only have 10 people that need them. Like, since they can kind of hear and see everything from everyone, all they have to do is just close their eyes and they're technically probably seeing through someone else's, or at least their thoughts. I don't know if they can see through their eyes and like see what's going on, but like, that'd be pretty freaky to be able to like put your brain in anyone else's and like see what they're doing and do what they're doing as like a shadow. So they're pretty much like, let's just shut the city off, and for the 10 people that are still here that need lights, we'll turn them on for you.
Throws things like that.
Right, so it's
What?
more of your efficiency.
Yes.
Screw it. Leave them off.
Leave them off.
Shit. Fine.
She doesn't seem fine.
So happy. There is
She's like,
nothing
I'm
wrong with
giddy.
this that a fucking hand grenade wouldn't fix. You got one of those? Because
That she is pretty comedic the way she like says stuff. I mean, the others have no way to like break in and understand it. Like, she's losing her mind, and they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like, maybe they'd accidentally give her a hand grenade because she asked for it. They're like, oh, that's all you needed to fix all your problems? Here, we'll give you 100. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more. What did happen when she stopped the plane in the last episode? I don't know if I just missed the start of this one, or if they just didn't show it. She's just like, finally my TV. Here she is, little old smiley girl. I don't know.
A hand grenade.
Yes.
I knew it. She did bring her hand
We're
grenade.
being sarcastic, but we didn't want to take the chance.
Didn't want to take the chance? Alright, they are another type of... I mean, are they trying to be funny here? Because she said, I know you might be being sarcastic. Do they see them as giving her a hand grenade as, like, humorous and a joke, and it might, make her feel better? Because, I mean, I don't think in any world she was actually hoping to have a hand grenade. Like, obviously, they have control of everything, so they can get a grenade. It's not that big of a deal, but, like, what is...
We'll get rid of it.
She might still want it.
Feel better, Carol.
She really drove all the way over there to bring her a hand grenade just in case. It wasn't sarcastic.
Do you maniacs drink? You can bring the hand grenade.
Do they drink? And if they drink, do they get drunk? And would they say stuff they shouldn't? Like, since they've been like this, the others, I mean, I get that they have a hive mind, so it must have just made their personality type just a unique one that no one has, where it's just like all synonymous with everyone. But like, what happens if one gets drunk? Are they all drunk? Like, there's so many questions I have about this like sickness they have, and is there like things they can do that, like, when one's talking, it feels like they're all talking at the same time, and they're like, we all agree. I just spoke to all of them right now. Like, they all are on the same way. Like, they think the same thing. So obviously, I don't know. It's confusing. I feel like hopefully she can get her drunk, and maybe we can find out a little bit more about him.
Does the whole world get drunk when you drink? Like,
That's what I was wondering.
6-year-old in Sri Lanka slur his words when you knock one back?
No,
Probably.
It doesn't work like that.
Are you sure?
He'll learn the process from his grandfather.
And now you learned it by stealing it out of his brain.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. She's like, it's not how we think. It's a union between each
How
other.
long do I have left before you turn me into a worker bee?
Yeah, how long?
It's a hard thing to predict.
Are they working on this? That's another one. Yeah, I'm glad she asked that. Like, they do have all the scientists they need in their own brains, so in theory, they should be able to solve this. I mean, before when they were trying to create it, they had probably some of the smartest brains, but only in whatever city or state that was, so it wasn't like all across the world, everyone working together. So now they've got the smartest people all across the world in one brain. They should be able to figure out how to do this, unless there's just something about their DNA that's like, they'd have to change their DNA to get it to work and give them like a shot. But I wonder if they, like, would she tell the truth if they knew more about being able to transfer her? Because it seems like they're willing to be honest and just say whatever. So if they did find out a way, would they be like, yeah, Carol, it'll be about a week until we can make you one of us. So let's plan for Saturday at noon.
We're working round the clock. It could be as soon as a couple weeks, or it could take months.
Your life is your own, you say.
Yeah, they do say that.
I mean, I guess I have agency just until I don't?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you get to enjoy it
Carol,
for like 2 weeks,
if you were
2
walking
months.
and lost somebody drowning, would you throw him a life preserver? Of
Do,
course
do
you
they
would.
think Carol's drowning without them?
Think you just throw it.
How is this going to connect?
Drowning?
Yeah.
You just don't know it.
Drowning in what? I guess her own pain and misery of
You
being
people are brainwashed,
human?
is where you are. It's all beautiful scenery. And
It's like
nothing
heaven.
but contentment.
Yeah.
Wave after wave of bliss
Happiness.
and peace, and everything is perfect.
She's really getting to the point now. I mean, she kind of has tried to ask this before, but she's just hammering it on now. Like, how in the world can you say this is happiness? I mean, look at you guys. It's like you all have a stick up your butt, and you are being ran some coding that is forcing you to all react the same, which technically they all do have something making them do that. To most, I don't know how you would want to be like that. It would be nice to be the only one not like that, maybe to an extent. Like, maybe have some family and friends and extra part of the world that's normal, but having, I guess, servants is what they're saying. But in reality, they don't get a choice. It's almost like they were, taken over, like they were zombified. Like, I wonder if their true souls and personality are somehow hidden under the fact that they're all being controlled. Like, could there be one main person, but they're just able to consume everyone's mentals and kind of control them as if they're each of them? Just like one big telekinetic, Professor X over there controlling them all.
Flawless speech in Croatia. Where you're in
Is she gonna say it is really that nice?
No, Tom made of ice.
Oh God, she's gonna.
Pile
She's gonna add more stuff to make it be like, how'd you know about that?
that Helen was off limits.
She does not listen. She's gonna have a freak out and make her die or something. To a certain point, I would think that she'd be not in full legal, authority to do this, which there's no law anymore, so it doesn't matter. But she kind of has, I feel like, the right to hit her. I mean, at what point do you let someone continue to torment you like that? I mean, we're in a different kind of gray area where they are still human, but they're kind of like it's like she's trying to fight this virus, right? Let's give her any opportunity she can. Like I want to see what happens when they do get, aggressive or, she gets aggressive because obviously when she freaks out, they seize. So what happens if she just punches them? Does that make them freak out because she's being aggressive?
This thing really jammed in there, don't you?
Oh crap, did she just cut herself?
Be careful with that.
He would give me a real hand grenade.
Oh my god, it is real. Oh my god. Jesus. Is she serious? So she accidentally pops the pin and then throws the grenade? What's gonna happen with the others though? Is that gonna freak them out because the grenade just went off? Did they go flying through the windshield? Or they're just outside walking? That was wild. I mean, it's that kind of comedic relief where she's like, is this actually a real grenade? And she's like, yeah. And then it actually blows up. I mean, the pin flew out. Was the trigger part opened or was she still holding on to it? Because the other girl just grabs it and then throws it. Maybe she did have it pretty much ready to blow. And she did have to throw it so they didn't die. But why? Do they have no common sense, these people? Like, they put what their, wants are. Like, I want a hand grenade over should they actually have a working hand grenade? Like, you could have just given her one. I guess she did say blow myself up, so it had to be real, but you can't get her a toy grenade, at least say you got her it. I mean, yeah, it's interesting seeing got the smartest minds in the world, everyone's minds together, and then sometimes they act like this. Are they using the dumber of the minds for these decisions?
You gave me.
She's like, why? Oh my god, she caused it to happen again. I mean, no wonder. Is she dead? I mean, in reality, she's not really dead because they'll just send another person to talk to her and they're all the same in the head. You know what I mean? Like, they don't have any other thoughts. They're not, if you put three people in front of you, they wouldn't be any different. So if one's dead, then the other two are the same. So, I mean, even though she hates her, I think she kind of has not a bond, but she cares a little bit about them because to an extent, they're still human. They might be trapped in there somehow. And it's these, I don't know, persona that's taking them over. Wait, did she get stabbed or something? Or the bomb got her? Yeah, they probably already know she's hurt, but like, she did that to herself. I mean, I guess Carol did pop the pin, but she doesn't know what she's doing. What, is she gonna be at the hospital now? Like, oh my god, is my friend that I kind of hate okay? So I guess this is why they have the hospital, so they can help their own if they get hurt. But why would they get hurt besides a freak accident like this? Like, how else would they die besides her freaking out and causing them to seize? Who's this?
May we join you?
She's like, why not?
Your quick thinking really saved the day.
What, the shirt over the wound helps?
Why would you give me a hand grenade?
You asked for one.
Why not give me a fake one?
Better watch what you ask for. Yeah, that's what I said. Give her a toy.
Sorry if we got that wrong, Carol.
If I asked right now, would you give me another hand grenade?
Yes.
Even after last night, you would give me another.
Oh, sure.
Why are they like this? Like, are they just like children? Like the infection they have? They haven't learned to be mean yet? Like, it does seem kind of from what we're seeing, like the infection is somewhat good, but almost like in a child's way good. Like, they just want to help and don't really know the evils of the world and how they have a lot of power and could take over and be, bad. So, like, right now they're all fresh and new and they're like, oh, we'll help you. Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, we know that you almost killed one of ours and yourself with a grenade, but if you asked, of course we get you another one. Like, what is it about their brain and their ideology that they just have to say yes to what they want and they can't be like, that's unsafe for you? Like, I don't know if she could say, like, kill me and they would do it. Like, I don't think they want her to die, so that's probably one ask they wouldn't do, but she pretty much asked for a grenade to blow herself up, so they did give it to her.
Okay, what about a bazooka?
Yeah, what about a bazooka? RPG.
Yes.
Yes, of course. How many?
What about,
A tank?
I don't know, a tank?
Okay, I swear, I guess that.
What about
A helicopter?
an atom bomb?
Atom bomb. Could they get
Why
that?
do you want one?
To blow shit up?
Like all the other things, they were like, yeah, you can have it, and then they hear atom bomb, and I wonder if it like triggers something in their brain, being like, that could kill a lot of people, and they're like, obviously, why would you want that to blow stuff up? But before, like a bazooka, all these different things, she could do damage and kill others with it, and they seemed kind of okay with giving it to her. And then the atom bomb was almost kind of like a, why would you want that? Like, explain more. So I wonder if they do understand what certain things could be as a threat, but like they may actually have to give her an atom bomb. And then what does she do? Nuke the world and she's the last survivor for real?
It'd be okay to say no at this point.
I don't think they can
Not
say no.
Utterly batshit crazy.
If you truly wanted a nuclear weapon, weigh the pros and cons with you, be very destructive.
But we'd have to give it
Yes
to her.
or no?
Oh my gosh.
Ultimately,
Oh my god.
yes. Wouldn't necessarily feel good about it.
But they have to please her? Why do they care about making her happy? Like, they want her to be one of them, so who are they going to protect or give all this stuff when they're all the same? Are they just having a purpose now because there aren't people like them? So they're like, we need to cater to them and make them happy, and because they're like new souls that can be part of their hive mind, and they really want to add them. But it's weird that they can't say no to anything. Like, we'd weigh the pros and cons, but we'd give you the nuke. Like, what is it in their brain that can't keep them from doing that? Like, why are they just so nice to an extent?
You like an atom bomb?
That's probably not been
I'm
asked too
gonna
many
get back
times.
to you on that.
Give her the night to sleep on it. Is she gonna use this somehow to her advantage now that she knows like what they will and won't do? Like, could she like force them to do certain things? Like, that was another good episode. Maybe a little slower to an extent, but definitely kind of explaining the situation a little bit more. It's really weird that they can't say no to anything. They want to please, they want to help, but they want her to be them too. Like, they want all of the people who weren't able to convert to be converted. They're worried. It could be a few weeks or a few months, or we're not sure. We can't wait to let you be one of us. And she's like, I know you're gonna say that it's like swimming on the beaches and skiing down the mountaintop. It's the best you've ever had. And then this lady keeps throwing in more stuff about her girlfriend, and she's like, how many times do I have to tell you? Like, don't you have impeccable memory? Shouldn't you remember what not to do? Like, that is the weird thing. They are so inclusive in wanting to help her and give her everything she wants. They even gave her a grenade to blow herself up, but they can't listen to her when she says, stop talking about my wife that died or girlfriend. Like, what is it? They've got some sort of motive in their head about what they want or don't want to do. And they definitely want to help the humans, because the one other guy that had the, you know, private, all the different private stuff, private jet, yeah, Air Force One, like, they're giving him whatever he wants. It's just say yes and it's there. And same thing with Carol. She gets whatever she wants, including a grenade or a bazooka or an atom bomb. So, like, they know an atom bomb can do damage and hurt humans, but they're going to give it to her because they kind of can't say no. It's just very confusing what's going on. But I'm sure, I think there's one more episode that's out, so I can react to that before we have to wait for the next week. But yeah, a lot of questions still. It seems like she's kind of either already got to the breaking point and is now kind of trying to figure out how to solve this, or still breaking Carol. I'm not sure if she's, going to have more of an explosion, but it seems like literally another explosion, not no pun intended on the grenade, but I feel like she's gonna realize what she needs to do to get what she wants. Like, before, she didn't really want to ask for help or do things, and then she's like, all right, just bring me the groceries or bring me this or whatever it is. So she's kind of giving in to what they want, but I feel like she should use it kind of to her own advantage. Like, get me scientists that can help me solve a cure, but don't, but it's for this. It's just to help people, whatever it is, whatever way she can spin it. I feel like since they kind of have to do what she wants, then she could use that to her advantage. But I'm not sure what route they're going to take, but I feel like that could be a good one. Like, we want groceries, they fill it up with groceries. How about say, I want you to make me a shot that can make all of you back to normal. Like, would they do it? Because she asked them to. But that's all for this episode. Another good episode. Even though I said it was slow, it was still good. It just wasn't as much of like jumping from this to this where I was like totally surprised, but at the same time, it was definitely surprising because you see a lot of things that are kind of, why is this happening? Like, the other thing is the dates and the time left on 20 days or 5 days was kind of confusing me. I think even the weird part was that it said 2000 days at the start of the episode, and then it showed Carol and her girlfriend on the ice, and then it went back in time to like 20 days, and everything had happened, but then it went back forward, which would seem back in time, but it's confusing. I'm not exactly sure. Doesn't really matter a ton, I don't think, but let me know in the comments below if I'm just being slow on the dates and if they're going back in the time, back in the future, or back in time. I'm not exactly sure. But without further ado, that will be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment, and also feel free to go on my Patreon. I'll be posting all the uncut videos on there, stuff that I can't put fully on YouTube, so it'll be pretty much the full episode with my full reaction to it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.